And when the nightmares continued and were recurrent, honestly was a little frightened, but even more than that, I was curious, like, why now? What are these? And then when I realized who was in the nightmare, then when I recognized that face one night, that's when I decided to ask my mother. The word or the phrase serial killer did not even exist in 1966, 7, 8, 9. There was no, and we watched in the research, we watched Tony try and figure out what was wrong with him.
One of my takeaways for the book is that, how a little girl with, I won't use the word abusive, with a neglectful mother.
You can use it.
It was almost a felony what she did. Yeah. So we can use the word abuse, but you struggled with it just for those reasons, because
I still struggle with it. I still struggle with it, even though, some of my most vivid memories are her washing my mouth out with soap and me being pinned to the ground. But I have also that duality of feeling with Tony. So I don't know, maybe it's me. I think about Tony and I think about the way I viewed him is still the way I viewed him at 10 years old. I viewed him as fun. We were just happy to get away.
Right.
There were some moments. Where had I been a 15-year-old kid or maybe a 20-year-old woman, I might have said something. But, having said that, there were 5, 6 women who didn't pick it up and they didn't live to tell about it. So I think that type personality is pretty specifically designed to appear normal. I still feel warmly to him, even knowing all the awful things he did. I also feel disgusted. I have that duality of feeling, and I have that same thing for my mother.
You came through certainly one of the most horrific childhoods that I know of personally, and came through with such grace. Writing your memoir is one of the bravest things you're ever going to do. It takes amazing amounts of courage because it takes naked honesty.
Those stories I carried with me, and I don't need to carry them anymore. And so this book now opens up a space for a different kind of examination and a different kind of life going forward. That is the most profound thing I think I've ever felt.